That's building. I'm building. We're all building here. Got 2 people on the job. Yeah. This is going to be a very busy parking lot. Oh, we've got unwanted guests on the parking lot ground. All these, oh, they're all not allowed here. Oh God. I thought we clearly have a board out there saying no trespassing. But the people of this city never fucking listen because they don't have ears. That's fact number 1. Number 2 is they're hostile, so they're always like fuck the police, fuck the government. Because I am the government of this town. I'm so bored, I'm just saying weird shit. And you guys are all thinking, what the fuck are you saying? But if it makes you think instead of being bored, then my job is done. Okay, this is not bad. It's going at a pretty good rate. This is, to be honest, pretty good. I think I definitely will use that building for rooms. Or maybe not, because that would probably be designing faults in it, in the template. It will build it somewhere else where I don't want it. And I think at the end of the day, using your own hand is a lot better than dating women. Because women suck. So that's why you should use your own hand. Ugh. What is it with all these weird songs in my head? I haven't listened to any of these songs for years. Years. And they're stuck in my head. Don't know why. It's unbelievable. How's that going? Yeah. Top quality machinery that is. I'm glad I chose it. It was a great investment of my time. Sarcasm. Do that. I think we're going to end this series. Let me think. I think I will upload about 5 episodes a day. Seeing as I'm spending no, probably be more, probably 8 parts a day. Seeing as this is a real-time series. I have until the 9th of September to complete this. And also have to show my progress every day of what I'm doing. 8 times 19. I mean 8 times 21. Wow. That's going to be a lot of episodes. Probably be the quickest series I've ever built, made, created, recorded, produced, whatever you want to call it. Fill in the blanks, fill in the blanks, fill in the blanks, fill in the blanks. Filling in the blanks is cool. Fill in the blanks, 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 fill in the blanks. Wow, it's almost completed its job. And I think this builder is going to destroy my blocks and replace it with its own. So that's why I'm going to stop it. There we go. Why is this still here? This shouldn't be here. This should be fudged off. What are you doing here? Go away. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? That's really useful. I mean, wow. Awesome. Are these things removable? Nope. Apparently not. So now I've got this weird shit chilling in the middle of my parking lot. A very bad investment this is. Oh, fuck off. I mean, it's cool, you know, we have a destruction catalyst, but, you know, I could also do with a building catalyst. That'd also be very useful. Oh, I'm already halfway? That's not bad. Didn't take me that long, did it? I may have thought it took me about 15 minutes to do, but probably in reality it's 45 minutes later and I'm halfway there. After this I've got to do the walls, and then I've got to make nice parking spaces for all the cars that don't exist in this game. And then we're done with that, and then we can start on the foundation. That's also one thing I'm really looking forward to, is actually building this casino. But there's going to be a lot of problems. There's going to be a lot of rebuilding, lots of tearing down. I know it already. It's always the same. It's not good enough, so you have to do it again. Or you did something wrong, so you have to destroy it and build it all back up. But it's worth it if you make it on time. Oh god. Just get that in there. Stick that down there. It's going pretty quick. I really did not expect me to do it this quickly. Thought it would take me ages. Chicken, get off our property, otherwise I'll be forced to shoot you. And if you're still alive, I'll have to shoot you again. It's just the law, I'm sorry. And I hate chickens. So if I was you, mister, fuck off. Said fuck off. What would you make me do? I had to punch an unneeded hole. Come on. I hope the board directors are like this, because I'm not redoing it. If they don't like it, I'll be fucked. Ugh. Oh, that's not bad, I'm halfway there. Shit, so let's just copy this and do it here. And then we get a nice more holes. I don't believe this stays. This is just shit. This is bullshit. Maybe I have to restart the server, I don't know, but I think it's bullshit. I find that waste. Fuck off. I'm gonna keep my mouse button in now. I'm gonna do some speed building. Yeah, no, that does not help. That does not help at all. Well, actually, it did. It helped pretty. Oh, it was good. It was good. It's good. It's good. Got me somewhere. Building like this takes the longest, people. If you do this, you'll get nowhere. I find doing this is the quickest. If you got my speed, of course. Just do that. This is the quickest way, in my opinion. When you have something like that, you can just easily do that. Or you do this. Which I just learnt to do today. This precise second, I decided to try that. But this sticks forever. In my opinion, I don't like it doing this way. You're probably asking, well, why are you doing it then? I don't know. I do a lot of things and I question myself, why am I doing it? But it's the way it works. That's the way the cookie crumbles. And that's the way, I like it. I like that film. Bruce Almighty. Brilliant film. Ugh, I like Evan Almighty too, but it's not as good as Bruce Almighty. I also like the Penguin Popper. Popper Penguin. Don't know. Popper Penguin, Penguin Popper. Popper Popper Mighty 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 Licky Licky. Don't know, but it was also a funny film. But Jim Carrey looked fucking old in that. I know he is fucking old, but he just looked extremely old. His face was wrinkled and everything. But he's, in my books, one of the greatest actors ever. Same as Morgan Freeman. He's also a brilliant actor. I also finally watched Batman Rises. It's been out for ages, and I'm actually still surprised it's still in the theatres. But I watched it 2 days ago, or yesterday. No, I watched it 2 days ago. Is when I decided to actually go and see it. Brilliant film. Awesome. I love Bane. Bane's sick. Bane's really awesome. I like this Bane a lot better than the Bane in Batman Returns. I think it's Batman Returns. Yeah, Batman Returns. Bane was a lot cooler. Because Bane in Batman Returns, I really did not like him. He was retarded. He had a gimp suit on. And he was pumped full of toxin. This Bane, he was just kick-ass. And I also liked his motives. I loved his sayings and his quotes. They were pretty badass. And Bane is now in one of my favourite villains list. He's now in there as well. Same as Venom from Spider-Man. Venom's also sick. I love him. Venom's sick. I just love all that blackness and his teeth and his screams. It's pretty sick. What else? What other villains do I love? I also watch God Bless America. People are hating on that film. Well, they're not hating on it. They're just saying, yeah, it's not really a spectacular, grand film. I liked it. I loved it, and I also agree with that guy. I mean, I'm not going to go around shooting people because that would be hypocritical of what he actually does. But I'm also I agree with his point of view. He's also good, but he's not really a villain. He's just a psychopath. You know, he's not a psychopath. He's a man who's got a tumour and has had enough of it. That's what he is. Favourite villains? I know there's one. That actually just makes me go, whoop whoop. That's the sound of the police, because he's so sick. But I can't remember him. He's so sick I don't remember his name, or I don't actually have any idea who it is. There is someone. Favorite villain. Well, I don't know. All I can get in my head right now is Bane and Venom. Carnage is also cool. I like Carnage from the same Spider-Man series. And the Joker. I love... Heath Ledger was a great Joker. He was really sick. He was awesome. Rest in peace. He was really good. He played the part very well with all the mouth movements and, I don't know, just the psychopathic twitches and how he pronounced his words and how he spoke. It was pretty well done. No, I really can't think of that villain. I got no clue. I also like the film Shrooms. It's a pretty sick film. Very mind fucking twisted. Well, not for me. I didn't really find it mind twisted because I already had an idea of the ending. For the people who haven't seen it and want to see it, I'm not going to open my mouth, you know. There's no point. But I found that a very good film. What other film? I also saw ATM. ATM was pretty cool. I also like those films that just take place in one spot. The camera's in one spot, there's one room, and it's pretty much just one plot. I found that pretty funny. Just an ATM in a parking lot with a sick, twisted dude murdering cops and people who walking their dogs. It's pretty cool. With Josh Peck. Amanda show. Let's go. I'm almost done. Wow.